Welcome back to this week's episode of the Herd Huddle. Today we're going to hear from Coach Nairn and Coach Garcia to see how all of our sports are doing in Hereford Athletics. Then we have special guest Coach Brown to talk to us about Herd basketball. Let's go.
Welcome back, sports fans, to another week of Herd Athletics. A quick recap from the week of sports we had last weekend. We had our regional wrestlers competing in Lubbock. We were able to qualify 3 kids to the state tournament in Houston next weekend. We got first place, Kalitri Garcia in the boys. And on the girls' side, we had Val Porter finish second and Janelle Hill finish fourth. So those athletes will travel to Houston to compete in the 5A state championships on February 13th and 14th. Basketball will be away this week, both games as they hit the road, but we'll have 2 home soccer games here at the stadium for you to come watch on Tuesday and Friday. Baseball is still in full swing with their scrimmage season. Look for those guys to get started next week in their first official games this week that they're going to take on Lubbock High and Caprock in some scrimmages. We'll have varsity on the road and both JV at home in both of those scrimmages. I'd like to give another special shout out to a couple of our athletes who signed college letters of intent to go play. We have Ethan Subaldea, who just signed with Wesson College for baseball last week, and we will celebrate Eli Arredondo this week, who will sign to play with William Jewell College for football. Last weekend, our boys competed at the Plainview Invitational and had a great showing. Girls golf is back in action this week, starting off their spring season. Thursday, they travel to Canyon to go compete in the Randall Ruckus. Good luck to Lady Golf.
What's up, Herd Nation? Congratulations to our Lady Whiteface basketball team as they beat the Perryton Lady Reds. We want to wish them good luck as they take on the Randall Lady Raiders in their last district game. We will also share all playoff updates and information through our social media platforms. Good luck, ladies. The Lady Whiteface soccer teams continue their district play this week and face off with the Perryton Lady Reds and the Randall Lady Raiders. Good luck, ladies. Congratulations to our tennis team at the Novice Niffen Invitational in Andrews this past weekend and earning overall tournament runner-up honors while only filling 10 of the 16 spots in the draws. Congratulations to the boys doubles champions consisting of PJ Hernandez and Caleb Izaguirre, as well as the girls doubles champions with Keely Burnett and Natalie Cervantes. In singles play, Nayeli Villarreal came in third. The JV tennis team will compete this week at the Randall tournament, and the varsity will continue to work as they prepare for the Texoma Smash next week. Good luck to all our tennis players and coaches. Track and field is still working hard and preparing for the season that's around the corner. Next week, they're set to compete at the Randall Triangular. We want to wish our athletes the best of luck as they continue training and getting ready to kick off their season. The Lady Whiteface softball team has wrapped up with scrimmage season and opened up their official season this week, going up against the Estacado Lady Matadors at home. For the home opener, we will be honoring our veterans as we thank them for our freedoms in allowing us the opportunity and privilege to play. We invite you to come out and enjoy an afternoon of softball. Go Herd.
Coach Brown, thank you for joining us today. So you're nearing the end of your season. Just tell us a little bit about how it's going and what your favorite part of the season has been so far.
Yeah, it's been a great season. The kids have been playing hard and working hard during practice, and the games have been going well for us. We keep battling, but we're just not getting it to where we want it to be. But the kids are growing, and we're having a good time doing it.
Well, and I think with such a young team, it's good to have them get that experience. And so within the next year or so, we're going to see a lot different team than what they're at right now.
So with each game, you see a lot of growth. And that's the biggest thing that we want to see as coaches is to be able to see that growth and see them keep getting better each game.
For sure. So out of your group of boys, you have a great group of student athletes with you this year. Is there anyone that has really just gone above and beyond, that has stepped up to be that team leader and just been there for your team?
Yeah, I've got 2 seniors that have stepped up hugely this year, Tristan Smith and Sosa, Jaden Sosa. And those two have took on the role in not only being senior leaders, but also took on the role of being those guys that bring those young kids along and showing them how to do things and how to do things right and how to be a varsity basketball player. So it's been really well.
It's always great to have those students that can just kind of come in and lead the pack and also grow the next generation of Herd basketball players.
Yep.
You're nearing the end of your season. How are y'all focusing on the last few games that y'all have, and what are you looking to gain from these next few games?
Well, we're pushing forward and we're gaining a lot of experience. And that's been the biggest thing this year is we're getting a lot of experience and we're getting a lot of good experience with those young kids. And so we're excited about next year, but we got to finish this year off in a good note. You know, we've got 3 games left and we're going to push together and see what we can get it done.
For sure. And it's always exciting to come off of an exciting game like we did with Pampa the other day. And so how was that energy after that game? How did that just motivate the boys to help finish out the rest of the season?
Yeah, anytime you win, that was the first time I've ever won on a half-court shot. You know, I've won on some buzzer beaters and stuff like that, but never on a half-court shot. So it was pretty fun to watch those kids celebrate and have a good time. And on that, you just keep trying to build that momentum. You know, keep building that momentum on a game because Pampa's a good basketball team. You know, and we showed that we can do it. You know, we can do it even with the young team right now. So we're excited about the rest of this year and next year to come.
Besides the wins and the losses, what are you hoping that the boys take away from this season?
Yeah, athletics gives you so much more than just wins and losses, you know, and that's the biggest thing that we preach. We want these kids to have character. You know, we want these kids to act right, do right, be right. And to graduate, our 3 seniors, to graduate and to go on and be good people in the community. And that's one thing that we always preach here in Herd basketball, is we want them to go out and to be successful in whatever they want to do. And athletics does that for you. That gives you those opportunities to be leaders, gives you those opportunities to fail and to be able to come back. And so we're excited about those kids going.
Well, there's so many more lessons that the students can learn, you know, being in any kind of athletics. And so it's great to have coaches like y'all that just kind of push them to be more than just Herd basketball players and into their futures.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, is there anything you would like to say to Herd fans before we close out today's episode?
Well, we got one more home game left, two away games at Randall and then at Dumas, and then we got one more home game at Canyon. So all of those are big games for us, not only to get better for this year, but to get better for next year as well. So we need y'all to come out and support us, which y'all do all the time, and we really appreciate y'all. We want to thank the community and thank the Herd fans for coming out. Go Herd.
Go Herd. Well, thank you, Coach, for joining us today. Best of luck on the rest of y'all's season.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to today's episode. We have so many sports going on right now with our winter sports wrapping up, now into our spring sports getting started. So get out there, support our Herd, and let's have a great week. Go Herd.